So you've probably been wondering about the bees. They came, I think, around the beginning of May, and now it's the beginning of July, and we really haven't been uh, inspecting them too much. So what we're going to do today is go in there. When I first put it in there, I put some frames in it on the bottom, and then left the top open, and we put one jar of syrup in there. And this year I was just going to put one jar of syrup in the very beginning, and let them start foraging a little bit more than just relying on syrup to get them established. So we're just hoping that one did, and they're still alive. So I'm hoping that they're still good. So we're going to open it up. There should be a jar in this hive on top and on the hive down there, and we're going to pull that out today. And I'm kind of curious if they started building comb in the top portion or not. And we're just going to kind of see where they are, see how they're doing. So, all right, so we're going to jump in there. I think I got everything I need. So we'll see. All right, I'll bring you a little closer so you can see what's going on. Oops. All right, just to orientate you, this is the back of the hive. The bees are coming in and out from this side. So we're going to open up the back. Oh, good. So they're just kind of hanging out in here. See what you can see. Let me bring you a little closer. All right, not too sure. So this was the can of sugar that came with the package. Just gonna knock these guys off. And this is the jar I put in here for them. So that's the only food they were given. I'm not too sure why they're all in the corners here. But we're gonna take these out. Looks like they've been So I had these in here, so I was resting the food on it so they could get underneath of it. So that probably might not have been a good idea, but and they've attached it to the bottom. So I'm gonna knock these guys off. Stop trying to hurt anybody. So let's find out what's going on inside, and hopefully we won't mess these guys up too much. This is the top board, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that with this. Put this board on top of that one, and I'm going to try to get some more frames if needed. I'm hoping they need it. So I should have brought my table. Ooh. And they start building comb on the bottom of here, so it's kind of interesting. How am I going to put this? I am just going to lean this on the ground, so I know what's going on. So let's see what's going on inside. And I didn't bring I really didn't think I was going to be looking at much. So the entrance is over here. So we're on the furthest frame from the entrance. And I'm gonna take a look. And you see they're building a comb. And you see some pollen in there. And And on this side, they're building up the comb just a little bit. And I'm curious. Excuse me, Mr. Lees. Thank you. I'm not going to pull them all out. I'm just going to pull these back 2 out. Let's take a look at what we got here. So there's some capped brood. Top, there's some honey on top. Those are honey stores. You know what? Might do a third one. Oh, they're gonna get mad at me. All right, we'll do one more. I guess more bees on it. Not more comb. Some crazy looking stuff there. Some cat brood. A lot of comb. Not much going on, but they built a lot of comb. So, do I attempt to do one more? Kind of curious. Really don't want to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. Before they start stinging. They're a little not happy with me, so let's just see what we got. Come on, guys, don't make me get pinchy by accident. There we go. Ooh. I think I'm gonna make them mad with that one. Yep, I'm gonna make them mad. Just made them mad. A lot more cat brood. Those honey cells look really funny. All right, going back down. I think I just made them mad. Looks like they're good to make more, put some more frames in. Yeah, I think I just made a whole bunch of them mad. So, we'll put the frame on. Yep. Come on, guys, move, move, move. Let's push anybody. And I'm gonna put the top board back on. And this way we can put more frames on later. Yep, I hear you. And now I'm gonna put this on. All right, hopefully they'll enjoy the more space. Oops. All right, hope you can see me. So that was the top cage, and I think I made them all mad, so we'll just get out of their way and we'll go down to look at the other cage, hive. So I think it looks like it's pretty good. The honey cap cells look kind of funny, but we'll see. All right, down to the next one, and this will be ready to get more frames. Probably I'll put more frames in next weekend. I think I got to put some more wax on the frames that I have, and so they'll be better to put in. So hopefully they'll enjoy more space. So all right, let's go look at the other hive. All right, so this is the second hive, which is just down the hill, that the creek's down there that you've seen pictures of, and we have these guys in here. Looks like the can's out of this one. I think there might be just a jar inside, so I'm kind of curious what's going on in the top half of this hive. Then hopefully the second is doing well. So I'll go ahead and move you again to a better location so you can see what's going on inside, and we'll see how it goes. I had the smoker for the last one, just didn't use it, but we'll see how it goes. All right. I walk through the front of them. Okay, so the front is over here. They're coming in and out over here, and this is the back side on this side. So hopefully we'll see what's going on in the inside here. Same thing on here, not much going on. Looks like these bees are just hanging out for now until I make them upset. Here is that syrup jar that I gave them the first week, and I haven't given it any more food. We'll see how they're doing. Let's pop this guy off. Pop this guy off. They sound pretty well going on there. So put this down here by my legs, which is nice. So the entrance is over here. So it looks like the cluster is in the middle here. And as I pop my eyes down here, it looks like similar. Not much going on the first two frames. So let's try to get this one up without them getting mad at me. See, and I think I made them mad at me already. So excuse me guys, not trying to hurt anybody. All right, here we go. Ooh, a lot more activity. I have some cap brood. Definitely bringing in pollen. Not too liking about these guys on the bottom here. See if I can these guys back in. Let me see if I can get this fourth one out. Yep, I'm gonna make them mad. Oop. There they go. Seem to have a lot more activity going on here. Not as like this. Find that later. That's some capped. Do I see eggs? I don't really see eggs. I do see capped brood, so I think we're doing okay. Excuse me, guys. Yep, and I'm gonna be too happy about that. I'm gonna put this one on top. And then put this on top of here. And then all right, well, I'm gonna leave my stuff on. The bees are a little not too happy with me right now, but it's okay. I haven't been stung yet. So it looks like they're doing okay. I'm gonna try to get more frames to put on the top part of the hive, and so that will help them grow a little bit. There's not much going on inside, but it is the beginning of July, so hopefully they'll have enough nectar to find to make some honey for them to get to the winter. So not trying to feed them as much as I did last year, so I'm hoping that they'll use the natural pollen and sugars and nectar that's out here to pull it in. I know I got tons of flowers up by the house, and hopefully they'll be able to find some more stuff in the neighboring area. They all seem to be flying out that direction, so hopefully they're finding something good. So, all right, well, that's it for this weekend, for the bees at least. We have a lot of other things we were doing with the chickens, so maybe I'll make another video with that or not, but we'll see. All right, talk to you soon. All right, bye.